Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Pandora's Tower. Last time we arrived here at the observatory in front of the 13 towers. We got our first piece of beast flesh for Alina. We saw how the game works and everything. And today we're gonna start the first tower. So first of all, before going anywhere, you want to deposit whatever things you think you're not going to use. Again, you have a limited inventory, deposit everything that you think you're not going to use. In this case, I will just keep one medicine just in case I need a quick heal. Hopefully I won't need that, but you know, you can never be too cautious in this game. You can die really fast if you're not careful. And when you think you've emptied your inventory, actually there's another thing to do. Why did I go outside? Go back in. So let's explain the first mechanic. In the towers, you'll be able to find items, and these items vary depending on the hour that you actually enter, and there are some items that are unique to each tower, and they only appear during certain time zones. For the first tower, I want to enter at 6, so I'll just move this until I'll say wake 6. There we go. So sleep of 23 hours, which for some reason doesn't do anything to Alina, even though we know that she gets more and more monsters as time passes by. But as long as you're in the observatory, apparently nothing happens. We choose to go to a Treetop tower, and we're now in the real game. This is where it begins. Alright, wherever is in the towers, the round goals will empty. This game is... in this game you're under a strictly time limit. That thing down there is the God's bar, God's curse meter, I guess. I guess that's what it's called. It takes 36 minutes to empty, and if that happens, that's the game over. And you don't want that to happen. Actually, you don't want that to go as far as this blue zone over here. Usually, you just want to get it like about halfway, and then go back and give some flesh to Alina. And that's like around 18 minutes or so. So, you still have a lot of time. Okay, we got some new enemies over here. Only one of them, actually. And I'm gonna do some interesting stuff here. The game will explain this to us very slowly. I mean slowly, very soon. Oh yeah, kill this guy. These little guys don't actually give flesh, so feel free to just attack them to get whatever drops they have. Okay, some more money over here. I'm gonna go very quickly because as you can tell, since we're always under a time limit, we need to be very quick about what we do. And this is what I was trying to say last time. You won't have time to diddly that. You're gonna explore it a lot. Target with cursor and bind forward B. If we do that, I did that before in the room. We can bind the chain to the enemy. We can bind body parts for nets in battle. In this case, we bound the head of this guy. He can still attack, but it will be a little bit weird in doing so because he cannot see. All right. But if we bind, for example, the body... No, I said the body. Can I just get the body? No, I can only get that, apparently. Alright, if we get the body, there you go, look at this. You'll not be able to not do anything. You can regulate your chain length by just holding C, and if you move around, as you can see, you can get it pretty long. Or you can just hold it, get close to the monster, and there you go, now it's a little bit shorter. You regain your chain with minus... like that, and the game tells us, but the game won't tell us, but I'll tell you, if you wave the remote, when you're binding an enemy, you'll do massive damage. For now, I just want to kill you, there you go, okay, I'm just gonna get you Master Flesh. I mean Master Flesh, did I say the same Master Flesh? I got Dripping Flesh, that's nice. Items may vary depending on bound body part, usually you just want to bind the body and get the flesh. Alright then, there's nothing else over here. Oh, actually there's something, a medicinal moss, that's nice. Now we can open this door that we couldn't last time. We're gonna go up here and out. Just don't do that. Come on, get out of here. Now I'm using the sword a lot, but really all you need to do is all you need to have is the chain. It'll be clear a lot later on. Aaron's main weapon is the chain, is not the sword. The sword is there to help you and to give you additional bonuses. Yeah, you can get... yeah, the game is just trying to tell us that you can get different enemies, give different drops, of course. There's a beam over this door. We can break it by attacking it. And this door leads to the beginning, which makes a shortcut in case we want to go back. Anyway. Up here, there are some boxes we can break. There's some gunpowder, which is material to create stuff. And there is a chest with the mercury inside. And we have a text here. Today my posting began in the 13 towers. My job is to transport food and medicine for the army for storage in the place known as the Treetop Tower. As I carried the crates assigned to me, I saw a whole series of strange and startling sights. I saw a huge tree growing upside down and curious thorns that move just like animals. The higher up in the tower you go, the more marvelous meet your eyes. I had no inkling that I would witness such weird and wonderful things. I think I am going to enjoy the assignment. Indeed. So these are texts that you can sell to map. That you can read your text by pressing plus and going over here. Towers and World of Miscellaneous, they all have stuff that you can read. Alright then, so this is a lift here. There's 2 ways to activate it. For example, we can use our sword to hit the switch, but there's a much more efficient way by using the chain. Okay, there's a new enemy over here, this little plant here, just bind it with your chain, pull a little, it automatically dies after a while. There you go. I'll just kill these guys a little bit. Come on. I want them to be in the way. By the way, come over here. Since this is an RPG, killing enemies actually gives you experience. You cannot tell how much experience you get, but you do get experience, you do level up, and increases your statistics, so killing enemies is always worth it. Copper coins, come on, get the copper coins. More copper coins. I didn't mention that, but you can use your chain to get items like that. Just point, press B, there you go. You get the item. Easy as that. So we go, your more copper coins and dried berry. Okay, another way you can activate these switches is bind them with the chain, wave the Wii remote, and there you go. It's a lot easier. Just point them where you want to bind. Okay, there's some of these wasps here. Just take them out. They're pretty weak. Hey, don't attack me. And I'm just doing some advanced shit here that the game doesn't even tell us. It will tell us in a few minutes. And this guy here is a... We can actually defeat this thing. What we gotta do... What did I aim? Dude, I suck. How did I aim at the back of it? What you need to do with this thing, it will continue to spawn these little guys. But, damn it, if you pull out the parts, eventually you'll find its head. And when you do, you can kill it. But these guys will annoy us while we try to do that. Ow. Stop attacking me, dude. There we go. Get this out. See if this is the one. I don't think so. Come on. Alright, we can kill these guys. You can farm here if you want to. Damn, I'm taking a lot of damage here. Guys, stop doing that, please. Alright, I think that's the one. It spawned one of them, so it could probably be it. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's target it. No, I said target the thing. There you go, pull, pull, pull. Oh, think you can get me there. I don't think so. If you kill it, all the wasps will die automatically, so that's even more convenient. Purple Mist, let's read this. The army withdrew from the tower 3 days ago. Since then, I have evaded the beast infesting the place and headed for the storage area on the first floor, where I hope to find food supplies. But when I got there, I saw a most curious thing. There was a beast enveloped in purple mist feasting on the fluids of one of his fellow beasts. I screamed and fled, but fortunately it did not follow me. Maybe it was too engrossed in what it was doing, or maybe they don't want to stray outside its territory. In any case, I can safely say that that place is far from safe. I must scavenge for food elsewhere. Okay, this is another mechanic. If a monster can eat another one that is dead, it will actually power up and become more powerful. We just pull out, we get pulsating flesh. Holy cow, that's insanely rare at this point in the game. We just started and we got that. That's unreal. Okay, I should explain what that is. Basically, there are 3 types of meat that you can find around the game. There's beast flesh, dripping flesh, and pulsating flesh. Pulsating flesh is the best, and usually it doesn't pop up until Tower 3. So that's weird that we got it right now. And depending on which flesh you actually give to Alina, it will recharge more time on your curse gods, curse meter, actually. So, I'm gonna bind you. So what I'm doing right there, zooming in, you can hold B to zoom in, slow the action, so you can take better aim at the enemy. It's a pretty good mechanic, and you should abuse it as much as possible whenever possible. Ow, that That did a lot of damage. Try to not knock down to the ground by the enemies. That can really be a pain. You know, I was talking about breaking items last time. That can break some of your items. If you get knocked down to the floor, that can break your items. And I mean items like potions and stuff like that, you won't get the full extent of their power if they break. That's a weird way to say it. Oh, what am I doing? Pull out. Okay, got beast flesh. Alright, let's break more boxes over here. Copper coins. Oh, we got a horror here, dude. Okay, I think this is text here. Warp study. My job tomorrow is to guard the scholars, keep those wasps from attacking them, and lead them to the nest so they can investigate it. By observing the wasps, the scholars have come to the conclusion that there must be something important in the nest. Our objective is to ascertain what it is. But this is no easy matter. Those wasps that swarm near the nest could prove deadly. I asked one of the scholars whether it was really worth the risk. He told me that any advance in research could help our land, and that we had to go on. Knowledge that can change the world, he said. The look in his eyes was the same one you see on the battlefield. Alright. We got that. Let's move on over here. I think we got a tutorial on what I just said about the zooming in with B. Target spot with the cursor and hold B to zoom in. You'll be able to see items even from afar. And you can get them. You got a warrior amulet. Okay, this is something that we can equip, and now the game will tell us how to do that. So press pause, press plus, to pause the game. You have items that you can equip. To equip items, select the back tab by pressing left and right. Over here, press A, switch tabs by tilting, yeah, I got that. And then we go over here. Select the warrior amulet, select equip to confirm. Okay, equip. After selecting an item to equip, the equip zone will open. Place the item in a blank space in the equipped zone. This is pretty interesting. Every item has its own like size, and you need to fit it in the screen to actually equip it. Equipping items will boost Aaron's abilities. You can also obtain equipable items when you create items. It's pretty nice. I want to open that again so I can show you a little bit about that. So yeah, you have to fit items you want to equip in this grid. This grid will eventually expand as you level up. I think it's every 5 levels you get a little bit more space. And something it took me 2 playthroughs to find out that you press Z, you can actually rotate these to make them fit a little bit better. Oh well. Let's keep going. Over here we just drop down, we get lump of metal, yay. Yeah, we climb up but just moving toward ledges. And I think over here, yeah, that's the Dawn Chorus. These Dawn Chorus are the items that I wanted to get by going here at 6 o'clock. Okay, hold down A for a more powerful strike. If you hold down A, you will charge an attack, which deals more damage. But you can do this as well. Basically what it did there is when you charge an attack and you release the button, there will be a ring around side Aaron. A blue ring. If you press A again, when the ring is about to disappear, you'll start doing some combos. And later on, if you upgrade your weapon, if you upgrade your weapon, you'll get more and more of these rings to pop up. Actually, I forgot that I can do this. Hang on. I can just target it, pull with forward. I said I should target, pull immediately, and that comes out immediately. I don't have to wait for it. These guys are really messing my aim up. Where's the head of this thing? Come on. Holy shit. It's on the one that I didn't break, of course. Get over here, man. Alright, that should be easy now. That's dead. Okay, let's charge a little bit. And it's not dead yet. Oh well, a little bit more and he should go down. There he goes. Give me the flesh. Another pulsating flesh, wow. That's awesome. And by the way, we leveled up a little bit before. When you level up, you get statistic increased, and you also restore all of your HP, which is also nice. Let's move over here. Is there anything over here first? Want to check out? Aha, there's another lump of metal. Pretty nice. All right. What about you? I might as well even not kill this guy. Okay, never mind, I killed it. What are you gonna give me? Money? Yeah. Okay, this one I want to kill because he's gonna snipe us if I don't. Strange Grace, alright. There we go. Nice. Sometimes attacking enemies with your weapon or pulling them with the chain can wield different drops. Just so you know that. Can you just... Thank you. Alright then. I'm not gonna attack that guy. We're just gonna move on. I think there's something else over here I want to check out. Yes, indeed, there's a witch and another material. Crystal clear water gushes from the fountain. Drinking it sure to be soothing. Yeah, you will find these fountains around the towers. You can drink them and you will restore your HP. You cannot drink forever. Like after 3 or 4 uses, they run out of water. So yeah, be careful about them. I think over here there might be an item. You can scout the areas with this zoomed in. I mean, you saw the tutorial, right? That's right. I don't need to explain it. But it's really useful to find items. Because usually you don't see them sparkling really well. Alright, what do we have here? When I heard we were going to be researching plants, I went and got my old tools for the garden. But have been no use to me. This is a non-normal plant. The fact that it is mobile as it hunts for prey means it can't be thought of as a plant in the strict sense. The way in which it gulps at any prey offered it reminds me of nothing so much as a starving beast. After eating, it becomes calm like our pet dog. Its solitary plant-like feature is that it gets sluggish at night. Like other plants, it seems to need sunlight. There's much that remains to be discovered. Let our research secure a place in the annals of botanical study. What is this about? I have no idea. It seems like it gives you hints on something, but I have no idea what it actually does. There's nothing of the sort in this tower, I can tell you that. Nothing over there. Just I already picked it up. Okay. And there's some stuff over here. You can just jump over gaps by just moving over them. And we get another Dawn Chars. These are actually pretty nice. Silver coins is the material, but we can actually sell that as well. Nothing over here, really? Nope. Alrighty then. Let's break the boxes over here. And we cannot go over to that door, which seems pretty important because these thorns are in the way. So wait a minute. Open this thing first. The sealing chain keeps the doors to the chambers of the masters locked, making sure the mighty beasts cannot run amok. This is no ordinary chain and was made using special techniques only our people understand. No matter how hard you try, you cannot destroy it. One end of the chain is fastened to the door with the master chamber, while the other is connected to the floor of each tower. To release the chain, it is necessary to smash this point of connection. For safety's sake, the rooms where the sealing chain's connection are housed are distributed throughout the towers and are accessed via sealed doors. The army have the keys for these chambers, but in fact you can also use our chain to grab their handle and open them. The army promised to give our people another chance, but who knows if they can really be trusted. That is why we have to make sure we can seal away the masters if we need to. Okay, the sealing chains, we can climb up this ladder, and they will tell us where you can actually grab onto these rocks with our chain and climb up over here. Anything over here? Nope. Nothing worth it. And as you can see, there's a big ass chain over here. And the function of this chain is to block in the boss room. You ain't gonna move that easily. The door is chained shut. There must be a way to open it. There is indeed. There is also an elixir over here, which we cannot get because the bag is full. That's nice. What do we throw away? Let's say. Dawn Chars are awesome. What do we want to throw away here? It's a tough call. It's a really tough call here. I'll throw gunpowder. We're about to find more items, by the way. Over here, I think there is a panacea. Holy shit! This is a full life healing item. I'll just throw away another gunpowder, I guess. These aren't really that useful for now. And there's a Treetop Master, but I want to read that next time. Because we're not going to defeat the Master today. I can tell you that. Okay, Treetop Thorns, so let's read this. We have been ordered to completely remove the thorns from the towers. But these roses are not the common or garden thorns you're all familiar with. These thorns are tenacious and must be tackled with swords. But be reminded the stalk with the flower known as the mother plant is another story. Its structure is much more flexible than the thorns around it, so if you strike it a number of times with your blade, it will wither. This mother plant is an important one to deal with, but it is very sensitive and can detect potential threats. If you get too close to the mother plant or touch the roses around it, it will disappear underground. If you need to somehow grab hold of it and stop it moving, take care as you go about this perilous assignment. This is the mother plant we just read about. If you touch these roses, she will run away. We just follow it. We try to attack it a few times with our sword, and she'll keep running away. She's not really a woman, isn't it? I mean, it's probably it. I shouldn't refer to it as she. Horrible mistake. Horrible grammar mistake. Anyway. Alright. Now she's there. Now it's there. Holy cow. Link up to your foes by binding one with B. So the idea here is this is a little puzzle. What you do is you chain this little torch or whatever that is. Then you chain the enemy as well. And that way it won't be able to run away. Man, why do I say she? I get it that in Italian it's the name is female, but come on. It's it. It's a plant. Alright, bind locked doors with B and then move with control stick or pull with C. These are locked doors, you just bind them with your chain. Hold the C button. And we're just pulling the door and you will eventually open it. There you go. Boom, it's open. Our normal chain is attached to the ground. If only it could be broken. Sure, just lash it with your sword a few times. That'll work. And that unlocks the master's room. We're now ready to face him. If we want to. But I don't think we're gonna do that today. I'd like to take this very carefully. I know I could probably win, because I know my way around this game even too much, but I like to take my time in this Let's Play. Okay, there's a new enemy over here, this big-ass plant. There's a great way of teaching us that enemies have different weak spots. For example, bind that and pull, that'll break it. Bind the arm, that'll break the arm as well. Destroy 2 parts of this monster, and it will get his defense dropped a lot. You can now attack it. Actually, I'm better off with the chain. Again, as you can see, it's a lot better by using the chain. Just pulling a while and then wave your remote, and there you go. And we got, holy cow, another pulsating flesh. How lucky are we today? Like, seriously. Okay, let me think about this. They want to throw beast flesh away. I guess I'll do. Yes. Alright then. So, we could go straight to the master, but we're kind of running low on time. I mean, not really, but we kind of are. If we want to keep Alina safe, we want to go back when half of this is empty. If you go a little bit beyond that, she'll start transforming and she won't be happy about it. But before we do that, we still have a little bit of time we can spend on this tower. And I should bring up another mechanic of this game. Mavda was saying last time that you can sell the meat you don't use to her. And in fact, every time you go back from the tower, you can give 1 piece to meat and only one piece to meat to Alina. And she will eat that piece of meat. Depending what meat you give her, she restores more or less of the goat's meat, the coarse meter. Pulsating flesh is the best, it restores all of it. But another thing you can do is you can give her pieces of worse meat and sell the other meat to Mavda. And the better the meat, the more it sells for. And there are actually rewards for you if you sell to Mavda a certain amount of money worth of meat. And every tower has 3 rewards. This tower has a reward. I mean, to get all the 3 rewards, we need to sell to Mavda 600. Okay, this is just dripping flesh. 600 money, in this case it's called diets in this game, worth of meat. What do we want to throw away now? Oh crap. I guess I throw this bit's flesh. And basically, let me see this. Meat. Pulsating flashes are worth 100 apiece. And dripping flashes are worth 50 apiece. So we're already at 500. I mean 400, no 400. And that's a lot. 400 is a lot. Since the maximum is 600, we might just want to hang around a little bit. See if we can find any monster that give meat. See if we can get as much meat as possible. Oh, and remember, you have to give one piece of meat to Alina, so we'll actually give her a dripping flesh. So that means we'll only be able to sell 350 worth of meat. Man. There was a wasp here that does not respawn, however. I think I'm better off running up here, going back to the chain room. Let's see if I have enough time to do that. You always have to keep in mind when you run around the towers, you have to keep in mind that you need to go back. So don't go too far off if you know that you're not gonna go back in time. I mean, there are shortcuts. This tower in particular doesn't have that many. But later on, you'll be able to skip ahead a lot. Especially when you go back. Okay, you're still here. Okay. You respawned. Give me your flesh. Give me your flesh. There is a little guy over there. Hope he won't get in the way. And I leveled up. Oh, it's not pulsating. That's nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Throw away the raspberry. We'll find so many of those. I'm better off throwing them away. So let's see. Right now I have 450. Considering that I need to give one to Alina. That's pretty nice. I won't get to 600, but that's not a big deal. I will try to get these rewards if I can, but you shouldn't really go for them if it's the first playthrough. Really, some of them are really like impossible, but there is a point later in the game where it's really easy to get them. Alright then. I think we're just gonna make our way back here. And I think I'll go for more flesh. Alright. Come on. I mean, this is like above the entrance, but we cannot drop down from here, which sucks. We need to go all around it. The only shortcut you do in this tower is in the beginning, the door here, the blue door, but that's stupid. It doesn't really cut ahead that much. Uh-oh, see that? That monster had some purple mist around it. That makes him a lot stronger than usual. Also gives a lot more experience, but it's pretty dangerous to fight. Alright, we got back in time. No biggie. Alright. Back to the observatory. Alright, once you're back to the observatory, don't worry about time anymore. Here you can stay on as much as you want and run around as much as you want. And I'll also tell you a few things that you have to do every time you go back to the observatory. Better quality flesh is more effective in restoring Alina. We're about to see that, in fact. Where is she? It's up there, okay. Yep, here, Alina, how you doing?
Hearing that kind of thing is bound to put anyone on edge.
Alright. You've baked cakes?
Here you are, Aaron. I made some cakes using the dryad berries you gave me. I'd be happy to make some more if you bring me the ingredients.
Okay, we got the homemade cakes from the dried berries. Let's chat a little bit before giving her the meat.
No reason to worry, will you? The thought of something happening to you.
Alright, let's see. Anything else?
But it was still amazing to see them for myself. I wonder how my mother's doing. I'm quite worried about her. What's up?
Alright, that's it. So let's give her a gift. Let's go under the meat tab. And we can see that Dripping Flash restores up to that point in the gods and in the meter, actually. And the Pulsating Flash restores all of them. But, oops, sorry about that. But, because of the meter rewards I was talking about, I will actually give her the Dripping Flash. The normal Beast Flash only restores up to 3/4 of the meter. So it's never a good choice. Usually, if you have Pulsating Flash, you want to go for it. Or, well, if you have Dripping Flash, that's pretty good as well. So we're gonna give her a Dripping Flash. And enjoy the cutscene.
I've got to eat it, haven't I?
Flash goes bad, so don't hold on to it. Yeah, we know about that. Basically, yes, I suppose Flash to map that. If you were to go into a tower right now, you will lose all that Flash. It becomes Rotten Flash, I think. And it sells for 0, and it doesn't... I think it does restore some of the curse meter, but only like halfway through, which it sucks. So let's call Mavda. She'll realize I have... Oh, there isn't tap... Okay.
You aren't close to harnessing its full power. What should you do, you ask? Well, there's nothing quite like defeating a mighty foe. I'd say the masters would make ideal opponents. That chain needs love and attention, you know.
Like someone else we know.
You've got some.
Okay, she realizes we have some meat.
I'll buy it off you.
And we can actually choose not to, but it's never an option, really.
Well, let me see. I'll pay you this much. You did well to gather this.
I indeed did well. What are you going to give me?
Here,
Hey,
take these.
2 rewards. So yeah, we got 2 the rewards that we can get from tower number 1. Unfortunately, the third one and the last one is at 600, and that was a little bit too much.
Well, it looks like you have. I'll buy
Okay,
that off
so
you.
we have some ready materials indeed.
Kind of
And look at this.
information.
2,300 leads just for the text we picked up in red.
What do you need?
I'll see if we can buy something, actually. Western border, that would be nice, but not really. The leather belt is actually pretty important. This expands the bag.
That will cost
Pretty
you
important to
this
buy it
much.
one of it. Dry berry mercury, nah, I don't think I'm good.
Something else you want.
So let's see if we can create anything.
Select
It's
the
pretty
item
important if you can
create.
to create armor over here. This is the only way you get armor, by creating it. In this case we cannot do that because we're missing tough belt, so no armor for us. Anything else we can create that's important here? Not really. Alright. That's it, I think. Let's see, go under upgrade weapons. We haven't done that last time. As a weapon level increases, you'll be able to use new additional attacks.
Choose a weapon.
Unfortunately, only have our sword here. Oh, come on. Come on, there you go. So we only have our sword here. It's level 1. We need materials, of course, to power it up. We could power it up to level 2. 1 lump of metal and 1 mercury. Yeah, I guess I could do that, but nah, not really. I'd rather keep the materials for now.
Farewell for now.
As for the talk option to Mavda, you don't really need to talk to her. I mean, unless you want hints about towers and whatnot. Anyway, every time you come back to the observatory. Now, that's not what you need to do. Every time you go back to the observatory, this is what you need to do in order. Elena, Mavda, then, third thing you want to do is the trunk. Deposit everything you don't need. The power stone, actually, I'm going to keep it. So let's see. This, dry berry, nymph water, gunpowder, silver coins, strange grains. Yeah, I think I'm going to deposit everything else. Yeah, good. I'm good. I'm actually equipping this power stone. Gives me a little bit more power, which is nice. A little more attack. Then after you're done with the trunk, and you have a free bag, you want to go and get the dried berry of these birds. And that's it. And then I'll talk to Alina again, because we have a few things to do with her we haven't done yet. She is sleeping right now because she eats the meat. So if you try to talk to her, you'll get the option of resting until she wakes up. And you should do that. I don't know how many hours she takes to actually wake up, but there she is.
Oh, sorry, Aaron. I was miles away there.
Alright, select give a gift. I know. You have an item you can give a gift to Alina. Yes, we picked that up last time, but we didn't really bother actually giving it to her. Damn it, it's in the trunk, I know. Okay, over here is the gift tab. And remember, there are items aside from trinkets you can also gift. So first of all, we're gonna... Can we... Well, let's do the lamp first. Certain items will greatly boost Aaron's and Alina's affinity.
What a beautiful lamp. I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's lit.
Some of them will also trigger some cute cutscenes that you can watch.
It's such a warm light, don't you think? Huh? Thank you. This'll add some cheer to the evenings.
Alright, we do have another gift though, however.
That you gave me gives off a lovely light, Aaron. I'll never tire of looking at it.
Alright, we can talk about restoring the chain.
Mavda told me that the Oraculous chain is not yet at its peak. It used to be even more powerful, it seems.
Oh, really?
It's doing a good job of protecting you, Aaron. So I'm very grateful for it.
Alright, we got more affinity because of that. And we're gonna give her the... No, it's in the trunk, that's right. We're gonna give her the leather belt.
Shall I put this strap onto your bag for you, Aaron? It looks like a really tough one. I don't think it'll break, no matter how heavy your bag is. Now, I'll just put this here, and so this on. Done! I think you should be able to carry a bit more in your bag now.
Nice. My bag got bigger, which is actually okay. The more you can hold, the less items you have to throw away, and the more you can pick up and bring back from the towers. Let's see if we have any new dialogue here.
You said the war was over. It had been going on since before I was born. I kind of got used to it. Don't give me a reason to worry.
Yeah, we've already seen this.
I'd heard about the powers of the Vestrum, but it was still amazing to see them.
Oh, that gave affinity.
All right.
There are certain attacks that give affinity, and some others that don't. Anyway, I think I'm done for today. Next time, since we open the way to the first master, we're just gonna do that. And we're gonna defeat the first master of the game. See you guys next time.